But the more I was sitting in this loud ass casino with all these bright lights, all of this
Alright,
noise,
so
all this
let's talk
cigarette
about the
smoke,
time
it
that
felt like all those demons
me and my
were
friends
slowly
went to
being
the mall
released back through my body.
for
I felt like
girls
I was
that
James. I
didn't
was
even want
possessed.
us.
For something was trying to take over me. And I
And
had
the
to keep
funniest
fighting
thing
off.
is,
It was bad. It
we
genuinely was like the
low-key
hardest thing
had
to
like
do
the
to fight this off.
craziest
And I was
night.
getting weaker and weaker as time passed. So I just wanted to get up
Okay,
and out of this
so
casino.
let
But
me explain
eventually,
it.
I think
So the
James
night
went up to
before,
like 250,
we had this girl,
$270,
okay?
something like that.
She
And he
called
pulled
me,
out. I
and then
was
she's
so
like, "Hey, what are you doing tomorrow?"
happy
I'm
to
like,
see him get a voucher.
"I got school practice." She's like, "You got
Get the
school?"
fuck out of this casino. I knew that the
I
air
was like,
outside
"Yeah."
of this
She's
casino,
like,
everything else,
"No
like
one else has
anything
school." I'm
besides
like,
this
"Oh,
place,
for real?"
could help me
She's
get
like,
out of
"Yeah."
where I was
I
right
was
now.
like,
I
"Alright,
was
alright,
in
alright."
this casino, I was gonna get dragged right back down into this
So
terrible
then,
dark
asked her
place.
like,
I was just gonna be miserable and
"What are we doing?" She's
deep
like,
inside of my head. But finally,
"I'm going to the
we
mall."
started leaving this
I was
casino.
like,
But I thought that things were gonna be good. I
"The
felt some fresh air hit
mall?"
my face. I started breathing
She
it in.
said,
I was
"Yeah, you
starting
wanna
to feel
come?" I was
good.
like, "Yeah."
So I think
But
I
can I
thought my
bring
night
my
was gonna
buddy?
turn around. But
She's
I
like,
could
"Yeah."
not have been more wrong. It was
And
only about a 30-minute
then
drive
I
from
called
the
my other
casino
friend,
back
okay?
to James' house, and we were
And then
gonna
he was
be
like,
on the
"Yeah, I'll stop
highway
by this
almost the
second."
entire drive. And
For
when we
real?
got up in the car, me, Schmeagans,
I
and
bet, I
James were
bet,
in the
I
back
bet.
seat, and James and
Okay,
OG were up in the front. So
so
fresh air, being outside, leaving the casino, all of that
okay,
was
so
helping me
me
feel a lot
and
better.
Tyler went
But
to
the second
school,
we got in
okay?
this car and
Because
started
I can't
leaving,
miss.
I knew it was
Neither
gonna
can
be
he.
a long drive
But
home.
my friend
The way the desk
Mark,
one had me feeling, like it
he
felt like I was
can't.
teleported back to the infant state.
Okay?
This car
So
felt
he
like a mother
skipped
holding
me
me
and
in
Tyler,
the
and we
arms.
went to
If it
school,
started
okay?
rocking me too hard,
And
I
then
didn't
I
feel
was
the
like,
steering
"Mom,
off. My
we
brain
picked
was
us at
about to lose it. And the
12:45."
first
Okay,
part of getting
12:45,
onto
right?
this highway
Go to
is
school.
the
Okay?
longest bending,
So in
like
there
an entrance
at
to a highway or
12:45.
freeway in my entire area.
I'm
At
not
least
getting
4,
a
5,
call
6
yet.
towns around me. This is the biggest bend to enter any of the
Oh
freeways.
no,
So
my
we get up
cook.
on this bend to go and merge. I'm oh no, this is bad, this is bad, this is
And
bad.
then
I start getting tossed around back there, and my
at
brain instantly starts going back.
1:05,
It's
I
super
get a
hot
call.
in this car. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I want to get out of my skin and
Your
just
mom
float up into
wants
the
you
sky and just die.
home.
I don't know. I just felt like I
I
was in a
think
terrible, terrible space. And so this entire time
Okay, so I'm
that we were
walking home,
trying to
okay?
get back
Walking
into
home.
town, I
And
just
then
keep going up and
my
down.
buddy saw
These
me.
demons
We're
that are
like,
inside of
"So
me are
once you
getting
get here, we're
unleashed and
leaving."
starting
I
to
was
take
like,
over me, and I'm fighting them and suppressing them right back down.
"Yeah,
But
we
this
can't
entire
do that."
time, I'm just feeling worse
Alright?
and worse and worse
And
because
then,
this highway
okay, now
was pitch black. This is
the
actually the same
walk
spot that I
to
got
the
lost
mall
in my
is
last
about
video. If you watch
an
that, literally
hour
steel
or
starts all around,
something.
and I'm feeling terrible.
Not
So I
that
don't
bad
want
of
to
a
get out
walk.
the car. I just want to look at things
Still
and
not a
pay
fun
attention
walk.
to some things that
Okay?
like my brain doesn't
So
sort of like go
we're
on
walking,
its own, leave me
okay?
off some dark
And we have to
rabbit
go
hole.
over
I
this
was
bridge,
wrong.
okay?
And so
This
it's
bridge
pitch black.
is
I
like,
can't see anything around me. This was
it's
the
not a
longest
bad
part of my
bridge,
life. I'm just sitting here,
but
my
it's
face,
old
my
and
eyes
scary.
closed, just rocking like, please go
Okay?
away, please go away,
So
please go away. I'm fighting these demons up, down, up, down. But
we walk over the
eventually, we
bridge.
get back up into town. Once we get back into town,
Nothing really
I start
happens,
to feel
okay?
better. I start to
Go
support
under.
the demons. I'm starting to see more lights,
It's
like
all
landmarks. I can see
boring
the stuff. I
stuff,
know where I am.
okay?
We're moving slower. The car's not turning.
Very
We're not
boring,
going fast.
very
The
boring,
speed, the
okay?
turns, all of that. My
So
brain
then,
it just made it like
we're
shake.
walking
I
to
don't
the
know
mall,
my
okay?
brain, my
We're
mind,
walking,
nothing
okay?
was messing with that highway. But the second we got back into town, I
And
started to feel a lot better. And by the time that we got to James's house,
whenever
I
we
was
were
actually almost
5 to
over.
10
And
minutes
so I was
away,
feeling really, really good.
don't know
So
that
once we got up
hard,
into James's house,
mushy, like,
everybody went downstairs,
smell.
and this is when
I'll
everybody
put it up
started
right
getting
here.
the because
This stuff
James
sucks.
and OBG
And
had
us
no
walking in this
time.
actually made it 50 times worse. I'm in Jordan's sweatpants, okay? I think shorts underneath, but Jordan's sweatpants, okay? And then my buddy Tyler, he is in sweatpants and a hoodie and Katie's, okay? So they're all not good shoes for snow, okay? And the snow's still pretty a lot. The roads closed, or the roads are like clear, all that, okay? So get, oh, okay, so if we took a back alley to the mall, okay, we're taking that back alley, okay? And then there's like a river, or like a river, pond, whatever you want to call it, standing in the way from the mall, okay? Me and Mark go down the hill, go over, try to jump it at their mark, okay? So we went around, across the bridge, okay? Okay, we get to the mall, okay? We get to the mall. We're walking to see it, we see it in the mall.
A lot of times, when you take mushrooms, it will come in waves when you have a bad trip. What I mean by this is you'll eat your mushrooms, right? You'll have a normal come up, it'll be like 30, 40 minutes, you start tripping really hard.
It was really nothing. The hangout was boring as heck, bro. Not that fun, bro. And
what's happened? Just dead sober all of a sudden?
and the one that didn't
You'll all of a
realize,
sudden start to
we
feel
went
a
through like
surge of
basically hell.
anxiety, like paranoia, all sorts of stuff.
But the best part is the walk back, okay? So after they leave, we get some Chick-fil-A, okay? We get some Chick-fil-A, banger on milkshakes, okay? Banger, okay? Then we're walking back, okay? Then we go up this hill,
one of the worst experiences you can have with psychedelics. It is so terrible.
And then we
for whatever
go
reason,
out.
I did not realize that this was
And
exactly
this is
what
not
was
our
happening to me.
original route,
Not
okay?
only when
So
I
we just
initially
go
took
up
it
this
on the drive to the
road,
casino. The
turn,
entire time
okay?
at the
And then we see
casino,
this
but also
abandoned
the
school,
ride
okay?
back from the casino.
Me and my
Sometimes
buddy Mark,
the entire
we've
time
been
is
searching for
somehow
abandoned
I
places,
failed
and
to
where we
realize.
live, there's
But
like
when
little
those
abandoned
waves
places,
happen,
okay?
it is one of the most
So,
disorienting things known to
we see the abandoned
mankind.
place,
Like,
we're
I
like,
am not kidding. I can't stress enough
so we
with
go
how
in.
terrible they are.
Guys,
You have no idea what
the
is going
abandoned
on.
place
Sometimes
had
you have no idea where
a
you are. Nothing
fence,
feels real.
okay?
It's the
But
most
the
terrible
fence
way
had
to feel
this
so
much.
bad. You can't even pay attention to anything around you, or it'll make
I'm
you
looking at my
way
screen to
worse
see
trying
what
to
y'all
figure
are
out what is
But
going on. You have no
the
idea
thing
when
is,
you
like,
started tripping, when you're gonna stop tripping, when you last wake up, when the next
I need to
day
bring.
is.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it's the most disorienting,
That
confusing
thing,
thing known
okay?
to mankind. It's probably the closest
Anyone
thing
can fit through
to
there,
what you
okay?
can do.
Anyone,
It's
okay?
so
So then
off
we
the
cut
button
through,
is
okay? We go
absolutely
in.
miserable. But
Bro,
after everybody
not
drank their
that fun.
decimal,
We
me and
had,
the
there
girl
was a couple,
immediately hopped on
like,
Madden and
couple
James'
times,
room,
like,
and
what we had to
just
do,
went out to the
we
couch
had
in
to
front of
have
the
our
TV,
phones like
they
this,
just got on a
and then
couch.
after a
So
little
it
bit,
was
we had to
just
put
me and
the
she
flashlight down and
just
stuff,
in
because
James' room.
we
This
were
is
trying
when I
to
start telling him
record.
about how terrible my experiences was
This
at the
is scary,
casino
bro.
that whole time. Like, dude, what
Very
the fuck
scary.
did
We
you
got
do
out there
around us?
safely
What
in
type
one
of
piece,
post
okay?
hell that is?
And
This
we're
is the most
walking,
miserable
okay?
experience
We're
of my
walking.
life. I'm
And we
going
have a
on,
pay
I'm
bridge,
being
and then we have a
absolutely
free
terrible, the worst
bridge,
thing in my
okay?
life, like, blah, blah, blah,
We
blah.
had
He's
to,
like, dude,
we were
what the
going
fuck?
kind of
No
across
one
the
that
pay
I
bridge,
ever
or
done
not,
this with
because there
has
wasn't a
ever had
sidewalk.
experience. That does not
And
happen.
we
He
cut
knows what's
down,
going on
because
about
there
it.
was
He
our
knows
hill
other
behind,
people that
beside
have done
it.
Deathloop. He's done a bunch of Deathloop, and this has never
Then,
he's never heard one story even close to what happened to
then,
me. So he's like, it has to be
there's
a
this
mistake, man. It
swamp,
had to have
bro.
been a mistake, man.
Sucks
You
so
gotta
bad
drink
walking
more.
across it,
So
but we
I'm
got
sitting
across
here
it, okay?
like, fuck no, you really think I'm about to
And then we
do
had
it?
to
Another
cross
drop
this
of this
train,
devilish
okay?
potion touch my tongue, man.
Not
I'm
moving
good.
train.
I
We're all
would not
fine.
eat
We're
a
like,
single bit more of this
just a
Deathloop. He's
train.
like, oh, bro, nah. It was
Like,
just a stick.
the worst that could happen is,
You
like,
ruined it, man. Nothing like this
get our
ever
legs
happened
stuck,
to anyone. You
chop it
gotta
off.
take more Deathloop,
And
experience
no,
how good
okay,
it is, man.
wait.
You gotta have the good version of the hot.
Remember this,
Here's
okay?
mine right
It
now.
took
It was
Tyler
the
a
steak
good
patty.
second
You
to
gotta drink
hop
more,
the
but
mush,
he's going
okay?
on and on.
Because he was
He's
second
going
guessing
on
he didn't want to get wet.
and this is when I
He
made
had
one
stuff
of the
on him that
stupidest
if he
decisions
got
that
wet,
I have
he would have
ever
been,
made
or
in
he
my
would have
entire
been
life.
cooked,
And
okay?
I drank a lot.
So we just kept on him. Come on, just jump. And after a little, he finally jumped. Finally jumped. That's not something good to say. But, okay, so he finally jumped, okay, and the train was hopping another train, hopping another train, okay? When I tell you, after we hopped that last train, we're walking, we turn around, trains are moving. And very fast. We didn't hear them like start or anything. We heard the ground. We were like, what? Turn around. Trains are going fast. So then we walk up the snow hill, and we're walking down, and then our friend screams, "Record!" So we pull our phones out, and we turn around and start recording. He's just rolling down the hill.
Oh, no, there's no way you just trip away.
We're like, come on,
What the
let's
fuck?
have fun.
This is when I started to get instant
Then-
my stomach dropped at least 100
then
words.
walking
Oh,
back.
This is so bad, this is so bad. I
And then
just let
we finally
the
get to the
guy who
bridge.
is
And
higher
we
than
realize
his
we have to go
brain
to a
convinced
concert
me to
after this.
drink way more Decibel, bro. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing?
Walk
Like,
wasn't
in
that
my
bad.
defense, my entire
We
teenage
made
years,
that
I was
safe.
only around addicts. No matter what the age of the
We
addict,
made
no
that
matter
safe.
what the substance
And
was,
while we
no
were
matter
walking
any of it,
home,
if
cops
they were
stopped us.
experienced in what they were doing, they would explain to you what it did, how
Pulls
long
up,
it
he's like,
lasted. They would explain top to bottom
what
what
are
was
y'all
going
out
on, so
doing?
you knew what you were
Out
getting
to
into.
sleep.
Schmiega
Like,
had not done any of that. I asked every
oh.
single question. I asked the director.
I was like,
question.
oh.
I asked
And
every
then
question on the checklist.
how he was like,
This motherfucker
are we
never
just
fully
walking?
answered a
And
single
Mark's
one.
like,
He
yeah,
had been high
we're just walking
all
around.
day. The entire
Kind of
day.
good day.
This man
He's
had been
like,
high off his ass and had
all
failed
right,
to tell
I'll see you
anybody
around.
what this Exelum did. Not to mention
What?
literally just
It was
explained
pretty
that
scary,
this is
pretty
the worst high I
scary.
have ever had in my life. It felt like the devil himself.
When we got to my house,
trapped in hell. I'm going
socks
on and on about this is the
soaked.
worst thing I have ever done in my life.
Everything
This man,
just
with the
dripping,
knowledge of what the
and it was
substance
not
does,
fun.
is gonna look me dead in my
Not
eyes.
fun at all.
Yeah, well that's over. Drink some
And
more.
the hangout was like,
By the
wasn't
way,
even that
you're gonna
good
be triple
either.
what you were at the
But
casino tomorrow.
we
Yeah,
got
you are.
picture, tough picture right here,
I'm not
right
just gonna all of a
here.
sudden flip-flop over.
Look, you tough picture,
I'm not
but Tyler
gonna
wasn't in it,
things
sadly.
You're telling me are gonna fucking happen. If it's the same
But yeah.
line, you just reignited.
It's not that good.
Entire
It's still pretty
down
scary.
into
So I'm not adding in
a
everything.
fire.
I just want this a short kind of video.
It's happening. Plus,
Just
me and
remember,
James had literally asked so many questions.
keep y'all's phone
We asked
charged and
those, like,
record
OD or
everything.
rolling cousin, and this man said yes. What I was feeling